Okay, here we Pokemon. Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I Pokemon. There's Pokemon. I Pokemon. Use race. I Pokemon. There's Pokemon. I Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. Okay, we found Pokemon. Pokemon. You got it. I choose you. We found Pokemon. Pokemon. You got it. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. Let's go! I Pokemon. There's Pokemon. I Pokemon. Use race. I Pokemon. There's Pokemon. I Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
What up, everyone? My name is. Actually, I forgot. No. Sorry, I was enjoying that music video too much. Hey, Dara. Hey, Phil. How you doing? Anyway, hello. My name is Daramouthe, or Dara for sure. And this is Darachat. Obviously, as I said, stated in the post, my guests couldn't come. One of them was not feeling well, and one of them had work to do. So there is that. We'll try to reschedule with them again. So it's not all a loss. But hey, you know what? Stuff happens. At least they told me ahead of time that they weren't going to be able to come because that's just one of those things where it sucks. But I can do a solo stream by myself because I'm awesome like that. And also because usually it's just me blabbering about whatever's going on in the day. Oh, goodness. The fall season has changed, and my sinuses are a bit of a wreck because yeah, it's the weather change thing. You know, it is the worst. It is the worst when you try to go to bed at night and one of your nostrils is stuffed up so bad you can't even breathe through it, and you just like and stuff like that. So and of course, you know, your hands start to dry out and all. That's why I don't like winter so much, is because you start to dry out. You start turning into like this scalp of a thing. Solo show. That's right, Dax. Thank you, and thank you for being here. But yeah, during winter, it's if you're not careful, you could actually start cracking. Like your skin start cracking and you bleed through. So that's why it's just not a great time during winter, because you just feel like a dried up raisin at a certain point. It's like I don't want to know what a dried up human looks like, but I can tell you this: the Egyptians certainly found a way. So yeah. Oh, there he is. The Jack Tar lad returns. He is the man who has a lot and not a lot, but there's a lot, just so you know. Um, oh man, I hope to be honest, I hope I can get away with playing Catchatronic. That's another Pogo video because it has Pokemon stuff in it, and we know how Pokemon is with their stuff. But his stuff is still available on his site, so I'm hoping I can get away with that. I'm hoping because I do like playing his stuff. Now, again, like I said before, the stuff on YouTube, it's mostly just content ID for playing his stuff because that's basically it. I don't get a copy strikes or whatever, but that's YouTube's thing, right? I know I'm not using Pogo stuff maliciously, and I wouldn't use it maliciously. I do love his stuff. I do play the whole thing through. So I guess it's not technically free, fair use in essence, but at the end of the day, um, he said in a previous, like some Twitter archive video that that's how he gets his stuff out. So, you can use it as long as it's not what's the word, malicious or nefarious or whatever. So yeah, there's that. But believe me, if you saw my backlog of all the stuff I have, some of it's good for like really pumping things up, and then other times they're slow. Like Forget is slow. What's another one that's slow? Forget is slow. Um, Do use probably sort of slow, but it's got an upbeat to it. Trying to find a good one. David is another slow one, but I like that beat up too. So hey Steve, hey Steve. I can't remember where that's from. There's a thing I remember in the past where there'd be like a tagline, "Hey Steve," something like that. I just can't remember where it's at because that's the thing, right? So, um, what was I going to talk about? Well, I would like to say that, of course, for those of you on the YouTube side, uh, the Rumble CEO sat down with a few people. I'm not going to play the video because there's much there. There's a lot there, and it's just too much to play. But anyway, the Steve and me. Hey, Steve. I don't know where that's from though. I don't know where the A Steve is from. It feels like it's a commercial or something that I can't remember, but it's like Michael for the Life cereal, right? Like, hey, Mikey, share some Life cereal with us, something like that. Um, but yeah, I don't remember where it's from. I feel like it's from a food item. I really feel like A Steve is from a food item, but I don't remember where it's at. It's from Strong. Oh, that's right. Hey, Steve, that's right. Oh goodness. So one of my things from Homestar Runner um, is strong bad emails. Oh my goodness, some of them are all right. Some of them are like meh. The one I really remember enjoying was the one that's titled Caffeine, and what he does is he gets like an email from somebody and doesn't experiment on where that's from. No, it's from Strong Bad. Strong Bad is one who it's a strong. It's from Homestar Runner, but it's from the Strong Bad stuff. Um, but yes, um, but yes, there's an email he does. It's titled Caffeine, and in it he gets asked a question about doing a test on Strong's Ed, and the test is like, what happens if you mix coffee with uh, I'll get you a Steve. It's the last thing I do. Goodness sake, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen any Homestar Runner stuff. It's been ages. Um, but yeah, so he mixes coffee grounds into his orange juice, and Holmes and Strong said is just up. It's just like, huh? What Tabers? What? And he starts slapping around Coach Z and all that stuff, and it's hilarious. It's like retro now. Yeah, it is. It's not even on the you remember it, but I don't even think it's that uh, famous anymore. They gave Straw and Cat Captini became violent, confused, and funny to watch. I wish I could show that. That'd be hilarious. Um, because it, because again, but yeah, Home Server Caffeine one was hilarious. I enjoyed that one. But there are a lot of good strong bed email ones, and that's why I would go back when we had Flash. That's right, back when we had Flash. Albino Black Sheep was Flash. I think Newgrounds was Flash. Of course, YouTube was started in the era of Flash. There's a lot of websites, and I think what was it 2019, 2020 is when Flash. Oh gosh, when did Flash? When did Flash end? Flash. No. Flash. Flash. What was it? Flash. Uh, video. Aha. Oh, January 1st, 2021. Okay, so that's when it ended. It's on YouTube. They have a channel. Yeah, I know. They do. I'm just not going to risk playing it because, YouTube stuff. And we'll never, ever. The cheat is not dead. I'm so glad the cheat is not dead. And it will never write a song about Sibby. What about what was it that the girl thing? The ugly girls, whatever he called it. That face. I can't remember how to do a strong bad voice. And every time I come around, that a strong bad or strong mad is always going. Roar. Oh, Homestar Runner. Oh my gosh. And then Marzipan. King of Town. Oh goodness. The Poop Smith never said a word, but you know what he was about. Um, let's see if I can remember. Homestar Runner. You had Homestar Runner. You had Strong Sad. You had Strong Mad. You had Strong Bad. You had the Cheat. You had Marzipan. You had the Poop Smith. You had the King of Town. You had Homestar Runner himself. Teen Girl Squad. That's it. That's right. Teen Girl Squad. The ugly one. That's right. And what was the other one? There were some other ones there. Coach Z. Coach Z is another one. I'm trying to. I think that was it. There's Bubs. That's right, Bubs. I think Bubs is the last one. What's her face? So good. What's her face? Pimply girl. And all that stuff. Yeah. I remember all that. Well, not all of it. Obviously, it's been a long time. And what's the other ones? Then there was just other bits of different episodes. Again, I'd only go back for Homestar Runner for the emails because they really wouldn't have too much update. And then at a point, they just kind of stopped updating, right? They just stopped putting stuff on their website, and it was just sort of whatever. And then they came back for a while. Do they even still exist? Home. It is. It does still exist. Well, kids, how about we go down memory lane for a bit? There we go. It still exists. Pom Pom. That's right, Pom Pom. I can't forget Pom Pom. All right, kids. Let's go for SB emails. It has been, holy crap, it's been forever. I gotta find the Kathleen one though. Watch on YouTube. No, we'll watch here. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube because this is off their website. I really want to bring up Dear Strong Bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Oh goodness. I want to try. I can't remember where the caffeine one is at. It's got to be at the very beginning. 50 emails. Helium, Dullard Sisters. Cartoon. Some kind of robot. Okay. Cartoon. Caffeine. I can't remember where it's at. The show. 2 emails. Big White Face Keeper. Crazy Cartoon. Because I want to show it. There it is. 91. Okay. Has a song in it. Well, we better stick away from that one for right now. But let's watch this one. This is hilarious. Yeah, play it. I know, play it. What? There we go. Look at that.
And coming in at number 91, it's Evil! Dear Strongman, it must be really annoying living with someone as whiny as Strongsad. Why don't you slip him some caffeine?
That's it.
Justin, refreeze, bro.
Tennessee.
Oh, devilish laugh. Dear Justin, in addition to the cut of your jib, I like the sound of your town.
Freeze, bro.
But we got the all-wide science fair just around the corner.
Yeah, that's
I've
right.
been training for a project. So far, all I come up with
I got it.
is
It's
the
running.
effects of gasoline on fire. So I figure I just drop a couple of heaping spoonfuls of Sanka into Strongsad's orange juice
Yeah.
and collect the ensuing data. I'll definitely get first place. And who knows? I might even win me a Nobel Peace Prize. So, Strongsad, tell me, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. I feel bad. I don't even watch football. I don't even watch football. I can't remember my legs. Hey, the chief, listen up. What did I say? What did I just say? Did I say anything? What about this one? Did that mean anything?
After being
Did I offend you?
exposed to
No,
my
I didn't offend
control
you.
sheet, subject started acting way creepier than normal. Like even for Strongsad.
Marzipan. What do you want to make? You want to make some wood davers with me? I got pine cones, I got peanut butter, I got everything we need. I said pine cones. Gonna be successful. Gonna be phenomenally successful. Sell them at the corner store. Sell them at the 5 and dime. Marzipan, you got it on the train. Get on the wood davers train. Here goes the wood davers train. It's taking off. It's a new century.
Subject's condition continued to deteriorate, and he began making up arts and crafts activities, like wood davers.
Wood davers.
Down! Down!
No. Parakeet.
In the final stages, subject
This
became
one was
erratic,
funny.
violent, and really funny to watch.
Hey, Coach G. What do you got? What do you got for me? I want to play some soccer.
You're going to get-
I got whatever.
I don't wanna die.
Salad.
Yeah,
Salad.
was-
I'm just an old man.
Fruit salad. Salad as a rock.
Rock.
Coach Z, what are we doing here?
You was trying to jank me.
You were trying to
Feeling woozy.
At this point, the test subject was dead.
I was not dead.
Shut up. And all of this data could only bring us to one conclusion. Strongsad's adopted.
That's not true either.
Oh, see, we can still do that. Yeah. The fast and all that stuff. Oh, that was hilarious. I love that one for the very exact reason of hey, from Bookbacker. Yeah, Homestar Runner is pretty goofy. There are some other ones. I don't know how I remember this stuff so well. Look, neither do I, but once someone brought up that. That's what I'd never seen before. You never seen Homestar Runner? Yeah, just go to homestarrunner.com. They have it all there. I mean, I can't. There was one. There was one with the cheat being like a Clash show or something like that. I'm trying to find the funeral movies. Yeah, they must have stopped at a certain point. Coloring retirement, road trip theme song, keep cool, redesign. I'm trying to find the one where where they try to do like a kid show, but I can't remember. I really wish to view it. Leave the link on here. Yeah. Here we go. This is for here and for the Rumble side. That is the Homestar Runner if you want to check it out. But I'm trying to get Space Bedtime Story, Giddy Up Noise. I was trying to find the one where rock opera, dreams, montages. One where they do for kids. There we go. 110. One for kids. All right. Let's see if this is the one I'm thinking about. There. That's the one. Let's see
here. Make friends with Carrick. What
Hey, Steve. Yeah.
Buy Carrick a cold one. What? No, man. Stupid game. I guess I should do the thing.
And Peasant's
I
Quest
do.
is a real game they had.
Coolest guy ever. Henna. Strong man. Whoa, 3 hennas. Must be an important one.
Oh, man.
I've been wondering if you ever thought of making your own television series. Kids everywhere would love you. Unnecessary comma. And your awesomeness. All is on New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Television. Kids. Wait, do you people think I'm intended for children? Like the littlest, tiniest babies? You know, they watch those shows on public television? I don't think I'm cut out for that sort of sugar job.
Sugar
Okay,
job.
kids, we're gonna play Where's the Cheat?
Where's the
And
cheat?
you say, the cheat?
The cheat?
Not good enough, F minus. All right, dumb children, find the cheat.
Find the cheat.
No, he's behind the box. No, look, he's not even behind the box. He's barely obscured by the box. Look, the cheat is behind the freaking box. He's behind the box. I'll kill you. I'll kill all your dogs. So you can see how that might be less than pleasant. What with all the letter writing and the angry mothers and the subsequent stringing me up in town square for all to see.
Oh, to
But
see.
you know who's a natural for that sort of thing?
The cheat.
None other than America's favorite blue midget homestar,
Oh,
Hamstar.
I'm sorry. That's right. That's just the noise.
What do you know, Batman?
We'll have an adventure and several long trips. We'll make some new friends and maybe get a bite to eat. All 'cause we said.
What do you know,
Happy
Batman?
I'm a trendy tote bag. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a healthy piece of real estate.
Save it all. 1, 2,
Oh my
3.
gosh.
Now you can count to 3.
Excellent story. Oh, goodness.
That's a real popular song. Who wants to hear
Hear
it
that
50 times more?
Save it all. 1, 2, 3. And now you can count to 3. Save it all. 1, 2, 3. And now you can count to 3.
Good gravy.
Baby.
I got 2 words for the children that are raised on that crap. Held back. Repeating the 3rd grade. Low standardized test scores. I guess this was more than 2 words. The paper, please take us home.
Maybe, but I'm laughing through it. Hey, there's enough of those reaction channels out there. It's whatever. But I mean, this is on their website, so even though it's on YouTube, this is from their website, YouTube. So, yeah, that's right. Plus, I enjoy Home Center. Hey, horror stream, how are you? And all that stuff. But yeah, I enjoy all the Homestar Runner stuff. I play a whole bunch of them, but we're not here for that. But yes, the caffeine one was one of my favorites. 91. Where's that? Caffeine. And of course that kid one. But there's whole sorts of others. Some of them are real funny. Some of them are just like meh. But yeah, it seems like they've put some of them on YouTube, which is great. Compe. Lappy. Oh wow. So we get to switch through all the ones that were Lappier. And he snapped. I didn't snap. I'm just having fun with this. All right. Well, there's that. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show after going down. Hey, Shield, how are you doing, good sir? I appreciate you stopping by. Where's the HD one? I don't know. Where the HD. I kind of have an idea of where it could be, but there's so many to go through, and this show isn't about showing off Homestar Runner. I mean, it will. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can't. Homestar Runner. SB emails. I don't know. I don't know where it could be, but I know it's sort of some like hyper thing at the end because there's a bunch of stuff. Because ASD would have been a wheelchair. I don't know. I don't know where it is. But anyway, I just thought I'd share a bit of that because it's funny, hilarious, and of course the link for both the link is in both Rumble and YouTube if you want to go check them out. Again, that was off the Homestar Runner website. So yeah, might be YouTube. Crazy cartoon. Oh, crazy cartoon. Okay, okay. Well, if it's not the one, then we'll whatever. But we'll do that last one because I did want to do that one. Hold on one second. Crazy cartoon. Okay, I think I know where the crazy cartoon is. We'll give that the last one, and I want to do anymore. Okay. I remember seeing it somewhere around here. What? No coloring. Road trip theme song. I remember the Trogdor one. That was pretty funny. Trogdor! Where is it? Old comics. Cheat day. Car. Kind of cool. Crazy cartoon. There we are. 72.
This female is popular with people called Frank.
Yeah, no, I watched it. We'll talk a bit about that. We'll talk a bit about it, but this is the last one. This is the last one, and then we'll talk about the stuff because I'm sure some of the people on YouTube don't know anything about that. All right, let's play this one.
I'm intrigued by this. How you say? Email. Hi, comrade. I wanted to know what your craziest cartoon would be like. Please make a crazy cartoon. Your awesome friend, Monkey Dude. Look, I'm not your friend, Monkey Dude. In fact, I'm not even going to call you Monkey Dude again. I'll call you Josh. So, a crazy cartoon, huh, Josh?
Jagged Trogdor, yeah.
Crazy cartoons usually have titles that have nothing to do with the cartoon itself.
Dragon
like
Man.
Sweet Cup and Cake.
Yep, this is the one.
The main character
Hey,
would look like a mix between a cow and a helicopter. And his talking would be just these weird sounds and no words. And all of the episodes would be about him trying to get a little worm out of the ground. And at least once an episode, Hey Steve would show up to deliver his catchphrase. Hey Steve! And Bubs would definitely be the voice of the wheelchair. I'll get you, Hey Steve! If it's the last thing I'll do! I'd be in there too, but my head would be an old keyboard, and when I get mad, it'd play the demo. So that's a pretty crazy cartoon, huh, Josh? But I'm not much of an animator, though I bet that she'd make some crazy cartoons. Let's see what he's cooking up tonight. Today. Just right. What's up, my man? What are you working on today?
Powered by the cheat.
Hey, strong lad. I need to be kicked in the face.
Brain.
I can do it. I will do it 9 times.
This is a land.
Shut it up. Shut it up, you.
Shut up, you.
Shut it up, me.
Here the cheats have a trophy.
Here, the cheat, have another trophy.
I was saving that one for about 2 seconds ago.
Perfect timing. Here, the torch, have a trophy.
Here, the torch.
3 trophies for the torch.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
The cheat. This is the greatest cartoon in the whole world. Have a trophy.
Shut it up.
Hey, I didn't
Shut
do
it
that.
up, you.
Did I? I mean, it was good. I like the way you worked in Hey Steve, but I didn't think it deserved a trophy. I don't even think it deserved a pizza. Maybe a pizza trophy.
Maybe a piece of trophy. Usually there's something to press on. Oh.
Hey, Steve!
Steve! They're usually something else, but I guess it's the only one. Steve! Alright, that's enough. I did say that was the last one. Yellow smiling, yep. Trophy. And the chort! The chort! Give the chort all the trophies! The chort! Hail the chort! And all that stuff. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. I remember when I would be waiting for the next new email to come out because it'd take forever. Well, I don't know about the Flash part of it, but yeah, it was certainly more entertaining. And this was like 2006 or something like that. It had to be ages and ages ago. But yeah, it definitely was hilarious. No half pine. No, I don't. Fridays is the day. I don't do any other day. I can't afford to do any other day. I mean, if I do, it's mostly just on an off day. But no, pay it forwards are not on any other day than a Friday. So they will not be changing to anything else either. But yeah, Homestar Runner, links are in the chat on either end. Great series. Definitely like all the characters, and just when they did the holiday ones, those are great. Halloween, Christmas, all that stuff. Um, it was great back in line. Strong Bad. Yeah, Strong Bad. Oh, everyone must know who the cheat is. Oh, come watch my emails because I'm going to tell you about how I got the cheat. Little, it's a try. Less idiots online. Well, I mean, it's just the internet was still new. I think it was just after 56K become less, because 56 having the 56K internet, it was not a fun time. It was not a fun time. Maybe we should install Windows XP on. No, please, Lord, no, please. I don't want Steve. Yeah, 100%. No, I would not. I would not go back to that. I will not go back to that. I am too much. It is too much. Right now, sending them money just to showing love and exploring. No, yeah, no, that's great. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. And we can. I mean, I could do a stop by, but at the end of the day, pay it forward. Has a certain date, has a certain time, and just because I have all this other stuff, and if I do it on my own time where I stop by someone's stream or whatever. And I mean, I could sort of raid, so not like use the raid feature, but like give the link into the channel, and then you know like ask people to stop by. But I do stream to both YouTube and Rumble, and so the YouTube people, not all of them have a Rumble channel. So, but maybe that will change, especially with the updates that are coming to Rumble. So, for all you YouTube people, I know Steve, you have an account on Rumble and all that, but so good, dude. Just no, thank you for that. No, I appreciate that. It's just yeah, it's just that's what I've set it for. It's sort of like the thing I keep consistent with is, other than a holiday, if there's a holiday or family event, I don't do it. But that's what I can keep it at consistent at. But yeah, music is me. Yeah, I guess it had its time in the sun. It had its time in the sun. But let's see. Where was that? But yes, so I know some of you on the YouTube side may have a Rumble channel, may not. Alleged updates. Well, so let me put it this way. They are updates to come. Whether they do or not are a different story, but we can still talk about them anyway. It's not like a taboo or anything. And plus with my Rumble Squared, which I'll do more tomorrow. Yeah, and that's coming up too. So once I saw this come out, I was like, well, okay, so what does it mean for Rumble Squared? But Rumble Squared will allow a lot more voices on other than just Lumpy Silver with Chris on. And of course, it's kind of better with less because you don't want too many voices speaking over each other. But I do think there's still a lot of voices heard on what would like to be done. And again, you could say alleged. I agree. You could say alleged until Rumble actually does the thing, right? Until they do the gifted subs, until they do the dashboard and all this stuff, it's all in the air. It's all just wordplay until it actually happens, because I know a lot of people are put off. I know a lot of people are dismayed. So yeah, you're right. They are alleged. Until they actually happen, they are alleged, right? Because what did we hear earlier this year about shorts coming out probably by the end of this year, and then now we're being told, oh, because of focusing on this other stuff, then shorts will come out next year, sometime in the beginning of next year. So there is that. Keep that in mind. But yeah, shorts, it seems, will come out next year by what Chris said. So, of course, every month, Chris, Lumpy, and Silver Fox will get together. It's going to the gaming thing, but some of the stuff talked in there was about everything. I know they're wanting to build up gaming because Rumble is still known to be for political stuff, which is fine. It is what it is right now, because there's a lot of different things. And my thing is, I don't want gaming to become the next monolith, because politics right now is the monolith on Rumble, right? You know, you have sports stuff, but that's not really what people see. I don't want gaming to become the monolith. I prefer pants over shorts. Well, I would prefer you to have, oh, no, not that one. Sorry. I would prefer you to have something on at all. Shorts, pants, leotards, just, I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. Last time I heard it was supposed to be in the fall. Yeah, and then it was changed to early next year. So that's where, because again, he did have a reason saying, hey, we're focusing on this stuff, trying to get out there as quickly as possible before the end of the year. The dashboard, the gifted subs, and a few other things. But it does kind of show that things change. So you can't fully rely on until it comes up. So they need to show, not say. That's the difference, right? You can say all the nice things in the world you want. You could do all the nice things in the world you want. But you need to show, not say, because that's the difference. That's what makes the difference between saying we're going to go adless, we're going to do something for our small creators, to actually doing it. And that's more of the Odyssey thing, but we'll get into that later. So a few things that were brought in. One was the dashboard, right? The dashboard is going to get an upgrade. Now, of course, earlier sometime this year, they did say they were going to update the help center. So maybe that's still in the works, maybe not. I don't know. Again, 160 people, I believe, are what work at Rumble and locals total. So there is still the thing of trying to integrate Rumbles and locals together as one. So that's still in the works, because there are some pieces from locals that Rumble doesn't have. And so combining that could make it better, like members only streams. Barstool, as far as I know, was given a piece of equity in Rumble. And I don't know what that means. I'm not a business person. So they were given a bit of equity in Rumble. But yes, they are on Rumble. But there's also Slap War, Slap Fights, and some other stuff. It's just they are not, because Rumble didn't have an algorithm at first, or a recommendation engine. It was kind of hard to see all that stuff. But then also that came up of one day wanting to get rid of editor picks, which I agree. Editor picks needs to go. Sorry. I don't fully agree with it being there. Same with the leaderboard. Leaderboard needs to go too. Just leave that stuff in trending. Right. I don't know if YouTube does editors picks and whatnot, but I do think that editors picks is sort of I feel editors picks is sort of directed favoritism or directed traffic sort of thing. Right now, it's part of your deal because it helps get seen things, because the recommendation engine isn't up to par. But I mean, I think from what Chris said there, every few weeks they are fine-tuning and updating the recommendation personalization engine, which is great. It should be updated, fine-tuned every time. Search, I can't remember what they said about that. But again, I know that there's a new dashboard coming. There's going to be a few updated versions for it. So the first version is just overview, is by what Chris said. Right? I'm going by what Chris said. I'm not making stuff up. So the first one is just overview of all the stuff. Right? So that back end thing you see of stats and analytics is going to be gone. Something else is going to be in place. And another thing is bring back MySpace. No, MySpace needs to stay in the past. It's already MySpace. And I think someone else has bought it. Trogdor. That's right. Trogdor. Trogdor is a man or a dragon or a dragon man. Dragon man. But yeah, there were a lot of things I think people were waiting for. Emotes coming to app. Great. But I do think that putting all these updates out there with just a few months left to go either means that they have, poor Tom, we all owe Tom an apology. Look, Tom was everyone's friend until he sold MySpace. Then he was no one's friend. That's what he is. But the point of the matter is that, yes, hold your applause until they actually do it, right? Because anyone could talk big. Any platform could talk big. Anyone could talk big. The point of the matter is to hold them to that line. You say it's going to come out at this point in time. Let's work to get it done, and so it gets out there and shows us. Because the first iteration, right, just like with any new piece of technology or vehicle, whatever, the first iteration, it's always going to be one that's a bit clunky, but it's there. Told Tom, sold us. Well, he was everyone's friend, but that's a different point of contention there. But again, it still doesn't mean I'm not going to do my Rumble Squared. Just because they do it once a month does not mean there aren't some things that they are missing or not talking about. So the chat sensor thing got talked about and all that other stuff. But dashboard, dashboard, gifted subs, and I can't remember the other stuff because there were 4 pillars he said they were working on right now. And so Shorts got kind of cut to work on those 4 pillars. Now, how it will go, I don't know. But I will say this. Hold if you don't believe them outright, then just hold your applause until they do it, because I do agree with that. Don't say it, show it. Right? Don't say it, show it. And the only way they could have this much stuff going around is either they're hyping up a promise, or they've been working on it behind the scenes, that they have these things ready to go. They're just working on the fine tuning and all that stuff. Many possibilities. Don't know the answer, just many possibilities, because you can't say we're going to have a dashboard up by the end of the year and then not have it come up. Otherwise, you are bringing down the room, as the kids would say. So we'll see. I think having emotes on the app finally after all this time is something that is something people have a lot asked for, especially for the subscriber thing on the app. But someone did point out that the subscriber thing would have to be more because if you're going through the app, Apple and Google take their cut, right? So that 30% is theirs. I would like prepaid cards for that might be way farther down the road. Because that costs money in its own right. So there you go. I think prioritizing Shorts should have been first in line. Nothing grabs and holds eyeballs. Yeah, but again, Half Pine, you have to understand, a lot of people want a lot of different things, and we don't know, right? We don't know what data they're looking at to kind of congregate. Okay, so what's the majority of thing people want on the platform? That's my issue, is there's no way of congregating all that data and saying, this thing right here, this is what the majority of our users on the platform want. We didn't see that. We just saw a bunch of different things added on together. Who knows, right? I know Mr. R or Dashboard had talked about how they should use like Canny, CANNY. But at the end of the day, I do think there are a lot of promised things and not a lot of done things, and I think people are very hesitant. People have a right to be hesitant to believe them outright. I agree to that, because for me, don't say it, show it. Show me you're going to do gifted subs. Show me you're going to do a dashboard. Don't tell me about it's coming, right? Because we all got hyped for the Shorts, right? It's going to come by the end of 2024. Now we're learning it's coming. Now things change, right? Priorities change. But it would be nice to know, what's the most wanted thing on your platform, right? I would think it'd be the recommendation personalization engine, but from how Chris was talking, it seems like they want to work with their creators in order to improve the platform. So while I don't know if you're there now, while you probably saw me with Pudge talking about how the platform doesn't own us anything or whatever, which is true. Same for any platform. Twitch doesn't own its creators anything. YouTube doesn't owe its creators anything, but if they want their people to stay there, they have to listen, right? They have to listen to all these updates and stuff people want. Now, you can't have everything. I suppose you're right. They probably know what they're doing better than I do. I just want the company to see. Same. I want Rumble to be so loved. And I would say take a step back and breathe a little, because if you get too emotionally invested, it will ruin you. I want it to succeed. I've said this many times before. I will praise Rumble when it does well, and I will admonish Rumble when it does poorly. And you have seen many times on Twitter X where like a few times I've called out, I got Chris's attention, I got Rumble Mario's attention, I got Rick's attention, and Rick's attention was more of the $1-2 thing on Rumble disappeared, and it shouldn't have. And of course, there was Mr. and Mrs. Sarge who disappeared without any warning. So there's that. But I get it. I get a half pint. I wanted to succeed, but I'm also not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I think that's another thing content creators need to understand right now at this very second. If you don't want to stream to YouTube, that's fine. If you don't want to stream to Rumble, that's fine. Pick more than one platform. Pick more than one platform. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, right? I get it. Platform loyalty, all that stuff. That's great. You want to trust a platform. You want to be well from it. You are a content creator. If you create content on the web or whatever, which one is more important? Your content or the platform? If your content disappears from the platform because of some reasons, and we did see a bug thing with Mr. and Mrs. Sarge, what happens then? It's all gone. Where's all my content? Where is it? Where is it? Same with all the YouTubers, right? Same with YouTubers who suddenly got banned for some weird reason with no strikes whatsoever, and they have to go through Twitter X to try to battle that up. What is more important? Your content or the platform? I'm not saying don't support the platform, but I am saying you need to understand where you are at in this very point in time. You need to understand where your content is at in this very important time. If it's all on one platform, if that's what you want to do, fine. That is your choice. I will disagree, but that is your choice. And you have to accept the responsibilities and whatever. Responsibilities and consequence of being on one platform. And too many people on YouTube have not learned that lesson. Too many people on Twitch have not learned that lesson. People on Kick, I don't know if they've learned the lesson or not. A motivation speaker, I wouldn't call that. I know UB would probably be in better part for that, but I'm just speaking on what I know. Content, exactly, Philip. Content. If your content is important to you, you won't be on one platform. Now, I will say, be on only what you can handle. Don't be on 6 to 7 different platforms and you can't handle it. Remember, you have a mental bandwidth. You have other things in your life. Take care of those things. Only handle what you can handle. I do too. Rumble, YouTube. It's all I can handle right now. Right? I have other different places for what? Oh, hey. See you later, Dax. Have a good one. Be safe out there on the roads of other people you support. Personally, the platform. I back all my content up on extended drives. Expensive, but worth it. Even all the raw footage backed up. I'm more mobile. Yeah, and that's fine. You do what you is best for you, but a lot of people will not be on that same point because, again, like you said, external drives expensive. Being on multiple platforms kind of prevents your stuff disappearing completely, especially if you can download it again, right? You can download it off Rumble. You can download it off YouTube, all that stuff. I don't know if you can download it off Twitch. That's probably a little, something. 2, maybe 3 is good. Yeah. Only do what you can handle. Again, you can disregard me. You don't have to listen to me. I'm only telling you my perspective of what I've seen from a lot of different content creators, right? And I cannot tell you how many times they got demonetized. And then they went to Twitter X to complain to YouTube support because, oh no, I couldn't go to your website to tell you that. I had to go to someone else's website to tell you that. Blah, blah, blah. Where else is your stuff at? Like the whole thing with the VTuber stuff on Twitch. I get it, guys. I get it. Sometimes some things don't work and you can only handle one space. That's fine. But let those lessons that happen, let those challenges or things that happen to you be lessons to learn for the future. I get it. Your content is in real time. Plus, the file sizes would be huge. Yeah, that's true. Like some streams, like 5 gigabytes. I don't know if people's priorities would be. Yeah. Again, don't have to listen to me. I'm just giving you my perspective. You can disregard me. It's okay. I'm not going to be angry about that. But it gets kind of tiring when you see these content creators, using YouTube as an example. You get to see these content creators on YouTube, and all of a sudden, I got demonetized. I got banned. All my stuff is gone. Wait, you're saying you were only on YouTube? Yes, because that's where I get the most reach and the most money. Look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If all your content creation is just about money, right, or reach, then you're not creating content. You're just being fast food. That's a personal perspective. Don't take it personally. Right? Like if I my main point about doing Darachat has always been about the people I get to have on. They are opportunities in waiting. Always will be. Right? Half Pine coming on next week. Philip Morgan coming on. Dax, don't know. I think he said no once. QB Legend has been on, and so many others. That's what I aim for. Money, follows, likes, comments, all those things are a bonus to the total of it, because I see more importance in having people on, having conversations about whatever, than I do seeing on the Pain Factor. Now I want fast food. Hey, I had McDonald's when that whole Trump McDonald's thing came out, and I regretted it because it did not make me feel well after. I'm at a point where I can't do it very much anymore. Burger King, fine. McDonald's, not so much. Probably because there's something in McDonald's. Anyway, the point of the matter is, you as a content creator, if you want to create, figure out why you're creating. You want to have a fun time, you want to entertain, great. That's fine. Everyone wants to do that. Everyone wants to be an entertainer. But realize you will not, do not expect to be at the very top. Same thing with those, I hate to do it, same thing with those only fangirls, right? They expect to be at the top, earning all the money, whatever. Do not expect to be there. I don't expect to be there. I mean, I hope so, because I want to reach across many different places, many different fields, and have many different conversations. But the problem of it is a lot of people expect to be up there because, oh, they played a game, or they did this, or they did that, or whatever, and they want to make full time out of it. Yeah, that'd be great to make full time out of it, but the smart person knows I can't make content creation full time, because it's like, if you worked in the food industry, it's like tips. You were a waitress or delivered pizza, guess what? Doing content creation is like working for tips. That's how we see it. Because it's not. Because you're relying on other people to part ways with their money. Of course, you have to make a great product for that to happen. Some people do, some people don't. I'm in between, right? The point of the matter is you're asking people to part money where they are working at a garbage, custodial, teacher, whatever. You are asking these people, not asking them, but these people are parting their ways for money from jobs that aren't content creation. That's the difference. So that's why people have to make these, thumbnails or whatever to try to get that piece of the pie. Because that's what every content creator is going for, right? They're going for the piece of the pie that's out there. They want the views and all this stuff. I'm not going to say everyone does, but a huge chunk want the views, the money, and all that stuff. Because why? Because they'd rather be doing that. And it's hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's hard in the sense of perseverance. It's hard in the sense of keeping consistency. Oh, yeah, hey, have a good one. Yeah. Thanks for the fun. If I tried a limited time chicken Big Mac today, pretty good. Oh, it's great. I wouldn't. But anyway, have a good one, Rumble Quacker. I hope to see you next time. Be safe. That's because McDonald's isn't food. It's food coloring, compressed packed peanuts. Hey, that's probably more true than most. But yeah, I just tell people, you know what? Have fun creating. And if you don't make it big, at least you had fun. I like beef pot pies. I've tried the chicken pot pies. Steak, beef pot pies are pretty good. I like, what is it? Beef pot roast? I like pot roast. Or beef stew. Beef stew, but do it over a campfire. Oh, firepower. Oh, yeah. Content. Oh, here we go. Here's Luke. Content creation is a hobby that I choose to do. Therefore, no one should be obliged to communicate. That's my yeah, exactly. I know a lot of people want to do it full time because it could mean a lot of money. You could make a lot more money than you do work. Let me tell you something, kids. That is more a pipe dream than it is for you to get struck by lightning. Because the pie is not, there's a lot of different people, a lot of outreach you can do. But the pie is limited still. Because everyone has their own financial pie limited. I could be wrong, but I'm just giving my personal perspective of what I see. And what I see is beef stew is good. Yes. Beef stew, meatloaf if it's done right, and pot roast. Oh, dear Lord. Man, talking to Hemp Hero yesterday made me hungry. Food industry is a job, content creation is a hobby that people choose to do. That's my opinion. I never lay someone or expect someone to give me money just because I'm streaming. Yeah. But you do see those content creators that when they go full pay, not like pay. That was lay. Oh my gosh, I'd never lay. Well, I hope not. But this is just my personal perspective, and again, I have to keep pointing out because I don't want people thinking, "Oh, that's what he really means, and that's what it should be." No, you are creating content in your own way and doing your own way and things. Do it how you want. Don't listen to me. I'm just giving you a perspective of what I've seen over the years and over wherever. Someone was gonna get lucky. Hey, he's a married man. All right, so he's already got all the luck. But yeah, I just see this thing as where laying people is a form of paying them. Well, I mean, to be honest, laying with people is the oldest thing in the book, really, or oldest job. Was it? Well, what did they say about prostitution? Is the oldest thing in the world, or something like that? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've heard that saying. But yeah, if people ask me, it's like, just have fun with it. If they ask me for my opinion, I'll be honest. I'll be like, be on more than one platform. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have fun with it. Oldest profession, that's right. Prostitution is the oldest profession in the book. So is laying with people. That's pretty much the same thing. Now, however, you can be the man or woman sort of thing. That right there. But yeah, I appreciate that Rumble's listening and they're doing stuff. I just want to see it rather than hear it said. Like there are some things still in Rumble Studios. I'd like to see them update it more because it's not getting updated. Or maybe it's the API thing or whatever, but Rumble Studios needs to be updated. It just needs to be. But yeah, it seemed to be fruitful. There's a lot of things talked about, but again, talked about, done. Two very different things, and I hope they do this part, the done part, rather than the talk about part. Because yes, coding and all this stuff, something may happen, and some things get pushed back. That's fine, but don't talk about it as like getting it done this year. That's where I think they get in trouble with is trying to put down a deadline. I'm pretty sure they have their own personal deadline still. And like I said earlier, they've probably been working on it for a while. Now they're just saying this, and it's probably just a few more things that'll come out. Don't know. But if you're hesitant, I agree with you. I think it was productive. Again, just because it came out doesn't mean I'm going to not do the Rumble Squared. Because again, there's a lot of stuff that can be talked about. Will any of the big people pop into that? Probably not. Right? Probably not. Because who am I to them? Really? You have Lumpy, you have Silver Fox, you have Uncle Pudge. Those people are more well known, more well established, all that stuff. I'm right here. But I'm enjoying time with you guys. So that's the important part. But anyway, it is the top of the hour. And you know how that goes. So, and of course, like I said earlier, my guests one was sick, because there's a two people in it. So the lost comment, one was sick, one couldn't make it because of work. So we'll try to reschedule again. But as I've stated before, November is filling up. So so hopefully you'll be able to look forward to that. But yes. So anyway, let me get my thing out and we'll get back to it. So anyway, whether you're on Rumble or whether you're on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind, right, to help out, because I don't want to demand. I know Fragniac had his different way of doing it, but I'm not gonna demand. I'm gonna ask. Look, guys, any help with the engagement is appreciated. That means liking it. That means sharing the content. That means leaving a comment. That means leaving a follow or whatever. Look, all that engagement stuff helps, and not only being seen more, which is part of the point, but it also leads to having more people on, right? Great example, Jessica Reloaded. She led to Jack Tarlad. Jack Tarlad led to Tomby. Tomby led to Smoo, Yarnwitch, Hanayama-sama, Abe, maybe one day Steve. That's up to him, though. But that's the point. Yes, they are creators. I get that. But I'm not just about creators. This isn't Creator Spotlight Central. This is having conversations with people who are people. I don't care how big you are. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't care about that. I care about, will you come down here? Or will you come here? And will you have a conversation about whatever? Will you just have fun with it? Right? Let's just have fun with having a conversation about whatever. So again, engagement factor helps with that. To be seen more and to have more people on. One hand washes the other. That's how I see it. And of course, if you want to see where else I'm at, right? Link down below. YouTube, Rumble are in there. And then, of course, Twitter, Discord, and my email are in there. If you want to come on, either leave a comment on either the Rumble or YouTube, or go to those places to find me and we can get started. Because, guys, over 100 different people, over 100 different guests. One's blocked me, a few don't talk to me anymore. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, some won't respond anymore, to be honest. At the end of the day, the point of the matter is to get people on, talk about whatever it is, see their perspectives, and see that they're not this brash, emotional bag, but they're human, right? That's the point of it. So, again, any help with the engagement, link down below. I appreciate you all for being here. We network quite a bit. Yes, exactly. And you see the web, right? You see the web from Jessica Reloaded to you guys, to Tomby's group or whatever, and so forth and so on. You know, that's what it's about for me. Money, likes, follows, all that stuff is mostly really talking about movies and video games mostly. Oh, you don't know, Philip. You don't know. When you come on, we'll see what happens. We'll see where the conversation takes us. It will be like floating down a river on a inner tube and just be like, yeah, it's chill. It's chill. Sort of like what you saw with Hemp Hero yesterday. Sort of like that. Hit those like these skilly geese. Hey, he's got these silly goose over here, eh? He's trying to tell you to hit the likes, so why don't you hit the likes and hit the shower too? Ooh. When you talk a lot, your mouth starts to dry out, so I have to be careful. Otherwise, I start sounding like a smacker. All that stuff. That when the days come of yore and I get really desperate, it'll be why did that weirdo steal my logo? What logo? What? Mr. Brown? It is. Oh, it didn't show up yet. It will show up shortly. There, Luke. Why did that guy steal my? Oh, I see what you're saying there. For the Yeah, he's the same on both. But no, like I've had Luke's Awakening on. Really nice guy. If it wasn't for Panda Sub, I wouldn't have known about him. So through Panda Sub, I met Luke's Awakening, Tiny Panda, Shan, however she does her name, and all that stuff. Like one person can lead another. You have no idea how many people are behind another person. And there is more conversation to be had, not only with that person, but all those people willing to take a shot behind them. That weird duck guy. Look. Don't get quacky with me. All right, just calm it down. Calm it down. All right, keep going. Calm it down over there. I'd like a refund. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's coming next for Rumble. I do hope that they will keep up to their word and implementing those things. It's not going to be easy because obviously coding and all that stuff is not a simple thing. But hopefully with when and if gifted subs gets added, that will have a lot of people come over. And I tell you what, I met Luke via Luke. How could you, Luke? That's just awful. I can't believe it. Oh, whew, man. From Chuck from DJC. I don't know his. You'll have to give me his or something on. Is he on Twitter X? Is he on Twitter X? Because I don't know, or whatever form of communication to him. Because I can try. Again, my name. See this here right now. My name is not widely known or does not have enough influential power in order for someone to take a second look and say, "Oh, that guy's talked about a lot." Right? Because I did try to reach out to Asmund Gold. Probably not gonna get anything out of that. And I did try to reach out to Zach Levi. We'll see if anything comes of that, but I'm not holding any hopes for it. I thought it would be worth a try. And again, don't care they're celebrities. Don't care they're some big, humongous name, whatever. Just care that they're people who have a perspective on the world. And that's what I'm aiming for. Hey, if you could, if you're able to DM me that, his app, I will try my best. I can't promise anything because it's up to them to want to take the leap. But if you'll at me him in my DMs, Luke, I will try. That's all I can promise. Same thing with other people, like with Asmund Gold, like with Zachary Levi. All I can do is try. Will it happen? Don't know. But I can't. I'm just not big enough in that space to be seen. I'm not like Nerderotic's name. A lot of people know who Nerderotic is. Barely one knows who I am. But that's not the point of why they do this. And I think who's that. All right, thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. I will try once the show is done and I get things set up for tomorrow. I will try to reach out to him. Other than that, it's up to him if he wants to take it. It's up to him if he wants to take it. Again, my month of November is almost full. I'm still waiting for people. I swiped right when I saw this. There you go. There you go. Match made in heaven. Yes, but right now, well, I should erase those because we're already on the day of. Anyway, this is what I have now. I don't have the other stuff up because, of course, I don't want this getting confused with the new stuff. So right now, I'm waiting on some other people for the rest of it. This one's going to be the difficult one because it's at late, but I'm going to try. So yes, this is who I have on now. Oh, that's right, the first. So I do have someone for the first. I could write that down. Gosh. Eclectic Goat. What time did she say? Hold on, I gotta add this. Hold on. What time did she say she could do it? 8 p.m. Working it right. That's gonna be on a Friday, so that's gonna be great after the Pay It Forward stream. 8 p.m. So yeah, some of these people are. So what? So yeah, here we go. Here's the, I forgot to add the first. So there you go. So this right here is all November, or at least for what I can put up right now. And this, of course, is finishing out October. I've got to insta kill. I gotta correct it. Insta kill win. Insta kill wins. That's right. That's what it's 24. 5 p.m. because I think he's in the UK or something like that. I can't remember why. Yes. So again, this is what I got so far. There's more. There's more to come on this week, but still, I'm trying to fill up days. Oh yeah, and by the way, I don't think I'll be having a stream on that day because I'll be on someone else's stream. So I guess I'll be on, but I won't be on. So that'll be on. I'll be, once the day comes, you get the links. But other than that, I'll be on someone else's. Of course, say you're half pine right there. You're right there, half pine. So I look forward to that. But yeah, I just try to keep outreaching, and some people say no, some people never reach back. I can't always outreach them through DMs, so I have to do a public post. That's what you've seen some for that. But at the end of the day, I try. That's all I can do. Whether or not the door's always open if they want to later on, but right now it just is. It is what it is. I'm not big enough for these people. That'll be the best dream. Yeah, you say that. You say that, but I'm a little leery on your smiley face there, good sir. Little leery. And yeah, I could do the whole numbers thing or whatever. Like, my stuff is not going to get up to the, quadruples. My stuff has not even reached the quadruple numbers. Never say it won't get there, but it's never reached like past the triple digits. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's about coming to talk to you guys, having different people on or whatever. That's the main point. So I may not be in that part where people are more pushed on the world. More people are more pushed on like all this other stuff to make themselves upgraded, and all the people follow them because all that stuff. No, I'm just here to enjoy doing this. It is a hobby for me because I do have a full-time job. I don't enjoy my full-time job, but at least I have something to fall back on if this is really just whatever. So I'm not relying on this to pay my bills, so to speak. And even then, I still have a part-time job because relying on this to pay bills is like, but yes. So it's going to be an interesting rest of the month. I know a lot of people are probably looking forward to Halloween, right? I know some of you are looking to dress up, even though you probably do that every day. I wear a business suit because I have to. That's called life. And then what else? Yeah, just the end of October is going to be interesting. Can you believe it? We're already here in October. How time has flown by, like the bird in the sky. Look at it go! Look. People are like, I don't know why I still watch this stream. This is interesting. And then we see the male trying to do content creation as he tries to do bird sounds. Woohoo! 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 He does try to do an owl, but it's not working so well, and many of the people coming to watch the stream have already left. And now he is to himself. Cuckoo! 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 The male is trying to do his best to... That's what I should just do. I should just go watch somebody's stream and be like, and then we see the female gamer try to play the game that is supposed to be for fun. And yet she does it with a low-cut t-shirt and showing some cleavage. You go, girl. Interesting, he says. This lunacy is fascinating in the most clinical way. It's sort of like its own Patch Adams, if you will. Except I'm not Robin Williams. Robin Williams. I did see that Superman movie, though, with whatever. Your bird brain. Hey! Hey! Watch it, good sir. I know where you are. I have a good idea of where you are. I have a good idea of what country you're in, at least. But that would be funny. You have someone who does stream stuff, right? And he's going like to just like do the Twitch thing. It's like, and we see a male gamer here trying to play the game of Fortnite. And he's not doing so good. Oh, he did a headshot. Oh, he did another headshot. Oh, this male is up there with everything else. It seems he's been up and he's down. Well, there goes up. Can you imagine? I go to the Panda Sub streams like, we see here the male here is trying to run a show about computer stuff, and he's trying to be very silly about the female is trying to make fun of him in a very small manner. I don't believe this is going anywhere, so we'll try again later. I wish I knew where I was also. Go to bed! You're the one who keeps complaining about how tired you are, and you never go to bed when you're supposed to. Quack, that's right. Quacking up. I'm quacking up on the inside. But no, I'm having fun with this. I think there's a lot of what a lot of people forget too when creating content is have fun with it. Because once it starts, and that's another thing too, is right, I am in trouble in making my shorts. And the reason why I say that is because I find myself de-interested in wanting to go do it and wanting to make shorts. And those shorts are to push up the people I've had on the stream. And it's like, I want to put effort and time to these shorts because I want, I don't want to cut out too much context, but it's just, yeah, it is what it is. If I had enough money, I would hire somebody to do it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can't. I'm going to keep trying, but some days are better than others. I just have to put a block of a day and try to make as many shorts as I possibly can. Just take a day, sit down, go through a stream, make all the shorts I can out of that. Boom, done. Get on to the next one and make all the shorts I can. Because I'm down to 2 weeks. I'm down to 2 weeks worth of shorts. I'm probably controlling high power laser. Oh, well, aren't you cool? I guess. Wow, he's messing with Python to control a laser. Ooh, don't burn your retina out there, Steve. Don't burn your retina out. Don't burn your retina out. Seriously, don't burn your retina out. There are some of those lasers I've seen where it's so high powered you can blow up a balloon with it. Like pow 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 pow. Like fight and the funny thing too is there's a guy who's out there making he's making the lightsaber, a plasma blade lightsaber, but still a lightsaber nonetheless. So that's been interesting, but I haven't checked in on a while, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's a 5-watt laser that burns eyeballs. Yes, well, they don't go mess around too much, okay? Next thing you know, you'll be Steve No Eyes, and how will you know what you're typing when you can't see what you're typing? All right, I hope this is the right spelling. And then it just says, I was like, what is Steve trying to say? When he's really trying to say, I'm glad to see you again. It's like, can you see it all? It's like, no. I'm like, ooh, bad joke. I try so hard. But no, I going back to the Rumble stuff, I do think it was a good stream. It's just, I know a lot of people are waiting to see rather than the say factor. And I think that's what a lot of content creators get demoralized by, is when a platform says, oh, we're going to do this, this, and this, blah, 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 blah. And then they never do. That's when it's like, maybe I should get out there. The Celtics are hitting a lot of threes. The Celtics? What? Are you talking like a football team or what? Was that you farting? No, it was me pretending to type. Yeah, that's me pretending to type. Goodness sake. If I had to explain everything, then you'll know too much. What was there? Yeah, and just, yeah. The, like I said, what was it? I can't remember what I said, but tomorrow, I'll explain a little more about Rumble Square. I know I've said it before, but it just bears repeating. Tomorrow, hyping up for Rumble Squared on the 23rd. So I'll do something on the month out, which is tomorrow. Rip in. And no bubble gum in sight. That's right. I don't need no bubble gum. I have bubble gum. I don't need no bubble gum to kick butt. What was that? Yes, tomorrow I'll speak a bit more on Rumble Squared. Definitely haven't seen very many people give feedback on the logo stuff, but once the month of October ends, I'll be doing like a 3-day voting thing on Rumble or Twitter X about the logos I have so far. I fear you. I fear you misread that last one. No, it's was it? I have bubble gum. I have bubble gum and here to kick butt, but I'm all out of bubble gum. So I thought that's what you meant. I thought that's what you meant. Oh, you probably meant me farting. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say like blowing, uh, gassing up. But anyway, yeah. Oh man, if you were to ever, there is a very rare time when you have those farts where they're so loud they'll even wake the dead. There you go. See, I knew you. I see. I got it. I got it. I learned something today. Chat. Go me! Yay! people drop by. It's like everybody poops. That's right. Everybody poops, except poop. Poop does not poop. Ah. See, now that's like a South Park thing. If Mr. Hanky was real, does Mr. Hanky poop? Because he's poop. So how does that work? Can poop if you do it right? No, I don't want to even think about that. But yeah, definitely will tomorrow. We'll speak more on it. And I have a great group of people, which I'll mention their names after that. Meanwhile, that room probably smells like. Well, I do change out my trash, and I have a nice. So, quick note: I did go to an IKEA store over the weekend, first time, and I did buy a big candle. Now these things they're like $10, right? So I got. Oops. Anyway, so I get this. This is lavender, right? Oh. Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah. I like this sucker before I go to bed a little. Oh man, but I went to IKEA store, dear Lord. I did not want to leave. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I have watched these people, channels dancing bacons, and they kind of go to like Thailand, Singapore, Japan, all this stuff, and show off the foodies. They went to an IKEA store in Singapore, I think, and they have a restaurant in IKEA. They have a restaurant. What's that hippie candle? It's lavender. All right. I like my smells. Okay. You got a problem with that? You got a problem with that? Yeah. I'll smell this all day long. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. It's better than cocaine. Anyway. But yeah, I went to an IKEA store, dear Lord. Okay. So first things first, it is going to cost you quite a bit, right? To eat at the restaurant, right? Like it cost me like $25 for whatever I chose. I chose like 2 different plates. I chose a lot. I won't do that again. But to go and eat at an IKEA store, right? And IKEA stores mostly furniture, decor, all this other stuff. There is a restaurant in a home decor warehouse, because that's basically what it is. It's a warehouse. It's a warehouse of all this wonderful stuff that I can't afford. Like I bought some. Oh, hold on. Having cocaine smell like candle. Well, yeah, I don't. I'd never buy that candle anyway. Hippie Lord, I'm not a hippie Lord. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You are so strange. Okay. So I even bought something else too instead of the candle. So I bought this. Hold on, I'll open it up. You can't see it, but you can hear it. I'll look down. This is like ASMR. Oh yeah, listen to that. Oh. First time for everything. Look, Steve. As many times as you told yourself that, I've done the same. Sort of. Alright, here's the secondary. Oh yeah, listen to that. Oh yeah. Anyway. So I bought this glass from the IKEA store. Now they had different colors, different variation. Of course, you can see right there in the bottom. Oh, actually more like you can see in the bottom IKEA, right? Hippie. You know what? you can take your hippy dippy stuff and get out of my and get out. Just get out. Get all your hippie stuff. But I bought this glass. They had different variances of type of glass as well, but I bought it because I didn't have like a glass. I mean, I probably do. I just don't know about it. But yeah, I was there. I was like, why not? So those are 2 things I bought from the IKEA store. Now I haven't used this yet, but it's clean, right? Look at that pristineness. Oh yeah, and I like the color too because it looks like a salmon pinkish. Well, it was. I mean, it was wrapped in this. So yeah. But yeah, so I bought the candle and I bought this. So this was around $2. This was around $2, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to use it sometime in the future. But yes, I just this and the candle itself. This size candle right here was like $10. $10 made me feel hungry. Look, dude. Okay, so no joke. Went to the little cafe restaurant thing at IKEA, right? They had their meatballs, right? Of course, they had their like plant meatballs, veggie meatballs, whatever. And one of the things they also had was pulled pork. Oh my gosh, it was sweet. It was sweet. Oh my gosh, and it was a meal thing, so it came with a plate. So you get a plate of, you get like a mashed potatoes with it. Now I think they were gonna give me green beans eventually, but I asked for mashed potatoes, so there's that. But then I went and got their meatballs, right? The regular meatballs, beef meatballs, and you got like a raspberry jam dessert thing. You got green peas, and then you got the Swedish meatballs. Mm, no. And then I got dessert, and then I got a bag of chips. Then I got like a piece of candy, but I kind of gave it to, gave it away to nephew. And then I got a fountain drink, which the funny thing is with the fountain drinks, they actually use glass cups for their fountain drinks. They don't use the plastic cups or whatever. They use actual glass cups for their fountain drinks, which I thought was weird because they had like a very thin thing. They're like very thin on the thing and they're very thick at the bottom. But I mean, that was okay. You would spend a lot of money if you could afford it. You'd end up spending a lot of money there at at the IKEA restaurant. And no joke, I want to go back. I want to go back to IKEA. The only one closest to me is in Indianapolis. So there's that. But I want to go back. I want to go back to that restaurant. I want to go back and just walk around IKEA and just see all these fantastical things. I don't need to buy anything, right? Just to go there and look around because we didn't have time. It was over the weekend, family event. Didn't have time. But I went there and I'm like, I can't. This is like a wonder store. This is like Wonderland right here, right? It's Norway, right? It's Norway, a wonder store, but it's a wonder store nonetheless. And it's just a magical place where you go on your bedding stuff. There's KitchenAid stuff. There is all sorts of things. All sorts of things. I'm just like, it's like going to the Mall of America for the first time. It's like, it's too much. It's too much for the first time. And I'm sitting there every time. It's like, this is incredible. This is incredible. And I know people make jokes about IKEA furniture. It's hard to put together, whatever. But I'm like, you don't understand. Look at all this stuff. It's a lot of stuff I don't need. But just think, I brought a glass cup. I didn't need a glass cup, but I bought it anyways. So like, it's like a souvenir. It's like going to Walt Disney World first time, and you're getting like those pins, which I do have, but I don't buy them. My family does. So, Temple of Kitchens and various chairs. That too. Kitchen utensils, various chairs. There's stuff for bedding and food items. So the funny thing, right? There's a restaurant, and then so I went to a place that was a 2-tiered, right? It was in Cincinnati. So there's the top floor has all this, other stuff, and then I had the restaurant, and then down below they had all the other stuff, and then there was a convenience, but they sold hot dogs, they sold more convenience items. I'm just like, God dang it! I wish I had more time. And the only way I can go is 2 hours, a few hours away from where I'm at. It sucks. It just sucks. But yeah, it was. I'd go back. I can't. It's a drive of obsession because once you go, you're like, I want to experience this place. Because there are some places that aren't 2 levels; they're just 1 level, and that's it. And that's fine. But to go and see this wonderland, mm-mm. And I'm going back to IKEA for the restaurant. That's the truth. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm going back to the IKEA for the restaurant. That's why. Going to see all the stuff like this and the candles. I'm going to get more candles. $10 for these things. You go to any other place, right? They're like 14, $15 at like a Meyer or whatever. I go to IKEA, $10 for something that lasts 70 hours. Come on. Oh yeah, that smells good. Hey, E, what's going on? Come and living in the U.S. from Costa Rica kind of felt like that for 5 years straight. Well, what do you mean? Oh, the Wonderland effect. Oh gosh. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Costa Rica is very small compared to the United States, but you're $10. Yeah, the candle, this size candle was 10 itself, and there were different other smells, apple, cinnamon, and all those other ones. $10. It was $10. The cup was like $2. This was like $2. They're once cheaper than this. And you just like, of course, if you go there too much, the effect wears off, and you're just like, oh yeah, we're just here again. But to go to a home decor place and it sells, and it has a restaurant, dear Lord, that's something I've never been to before. It's like the combination you ever thought of: food in a home decor place. It's like going to a what's a widely known furniture store that everyone knows about, because I don't want to give too much away. Man, I'll have to think of that. Of widely changed ones. Hippie candles, not really my thing. Getting the stench of fire may be tricky, but also don't trigger smoke. Well, that's true too. If you blow it out or whatever, don't smoke. But I'm just. I'm a sad man, I know. I mean, living in huts, we also don't put ice on coffee, which, by the way, is sacrilege. Well, I mean, people like their iced coffee, but then again, like, they had frozen hot chocolate. Whoa, hold on. You can't say hot and hot chocolate if you put ice in it anymore. It's not hot chocolate anymore. It's just frozen chocolate. It's like a frozen chocolate milkshake. You can't do that. It is sacrilege. That is sacrilege right there. But coffee, iced coffee, I mean, there's hot coffee or cold coffee. It's like hot tea or cold tea. That can be arranged, but hot chocolate, no. Hot chocolate is like my thing. I love hot chocolate. I love Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Not, I know Hepiro supports Jeremy's coffee and all that stuff, but his hot chocolates are a little too bitter for me. They're more of like the bitter chocolate, that sort of thing. I love Swiss Miss because there's just oh my gosh, oh, I love it. They didn't, and the funny thing was, they didn't sell hot chocolate. They didn't sell hot chocolate at the IKEA place. That's sacrilege. That is sacrilege. You sell the frappe, you sell the coffee, you sell the mocha latte, chai tea, thingamabob, whatever. It wasn't there. Hot chocolate wasn't there, and that was sacrilegious enough. You're right, E.T. Ethan. I'll just say Ethan. You're right, Ethan. Sacrilegious bullcrap. Cold chocolate. Just say chocolate. Just say iced chocolate. There you go. I just solved your problem. Iced chocolate. That's what you should call it. But yeah, I'd go back. I'd go back for the food stuff, and then I'd go back for looking around, because there's just not enough time for a IKEA store. I'm just saying, in Costa Rica, me growing up was like unconceivable that humans would do that. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Especially when you had Costa Rica hit by was it Maria? Was the hurricane named Maria? No, it was Puerto Rico. That was Puerto Rico. But I think Costa Rica is not too far off from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. I come here in the Sunday afternoons. It is Puerto Rico. Every time I come. And then you have Costa Rica over there. The Costa Ricans are like, hey, look at me. And I say, boo. And all that stuff. But yeah, oh gosh, IKEA was a wonderland being, and it just wasn't enough time, and it sucks. It sucks. It's too far away. I wish there was one near me that wasn't too far away, but budgeting sucks, and I want to go back to that wonderland. It's better than a Sam's Club. It's better than a Costco. I've been to a Costco. I've been to a Sam's Club. I went to an IKEA and I said, oh, I almost cried a tear, but oh, it was man, it was an eye opener. I know I'm talking too much on IKEA, but when you go to some place like that for the first time, you're just like, oh ho ho ho. It's sort of like that scene in Rick and Morty where um, Morty has never stepped on like the perfect level, right? And so Rick does all this stuff to make the perfect level, and then once Morty steps on it, he's like this orgasmic wonder, like and then he gets off, and he's like the world is lost. A level 3 IKEA, me too. I only know of level 2 IKEA. If there was a level 3 IKEA, hold on to your britches, kids. It's about to get a bumpy ride. Innuendo. Hey, calm it down here. You came for the words, you came for the speech. I'm about to give you a rap that's going to make you reach. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Show an Italian wine box. What is this? What is this with that wine box? What the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here? Who do you think you are? A wine in the box. What the hell is going on here? You go crazy the meatballs? No, I only got one plate. I really wanted to try it, but it was the pulled pork that sold me. Oh my gosh, it was good. And the mashed potatoes were just as great. The peas were a little off, but the mashed potatoes and the pulled pork. I can't. I can't. A rat maze, but you buy stuff. Exactly. It was a rat maze. I agree with that. But that's what happened with me. I was in the rat maze and I bought some things. Okay, I'm not proud of it, but it's there. It's there. It's still there. I'm an easy maker man. The older it gets me, I'm okay. I'm okay. Come back. Okay, get back. Okay, okay, I'm back. um, to level up, you must construct their fun a chair with it. True. That is very true. And the funny thing I found out was is that they actually ship their stuff through Great Britain first before it comes to America. Because on the label here it says imported to Great Britain by IKEA Limited. Um, 100. It says IKEA Limited, 100 Avebury Boulevard, Milton Keynes, United Kingdom /MK91FH. That's where it goes to, right? So you can see right there, if I can show it. Come on, show me the money. Don't show me. There we go. That's where they send it to. 100 Avebury Boulevard, Milton Keynes or Keynes. I don't know how you say that. But that's what it is. So they import it through the Great Britain in order to bring it to us. Because I think Norway is above Switzerland or Sweden. A cardboard container for wine. That sure would make them scratch their head. Yeah, true. We just made it easier. Oh goodness. Has a ceramic pot too? Yeah, look at that. Every time I Hey, look, I like my smelly candles. Okay, I have my thing. I have scented candles are the way to go. I enjoy them. All right. I got one. This one is lavender. They had one with apple. I just didn't get it because it just wasn't enough time. It's a bag in a box. Oh, it's a bag in a box with a little plastic nozzle like a Gatorade cake. Oh, okay. I don't drink wine. I'm not a wine drinker. It's alcohol. I'm just not one for drinking alcohol. Because it smells like horse piss to me. I don't know how people like in the old grumpy. Oh, for the wine box. Yeah, I can get that. But yeah, I don't drink alcohol. It smells like horse piss to me. Not my thing. But if you guys want to do it, that's fine. Um, I'm sure that it could be useful once used and it catches fire less. Hey, you know what? It's the smell that matters. Belong in a barrel. No, not just a barrel, but what about a glass containment, right? Because I know some wines go in a glass container, um, and all this stuff. But I don't know much about wines. I know there's like red wine, white wine, dry wine, whose wine, whining, wine and dine, um, whiner. But yeah, I don't know much about wines. It's not my forte. I'm not Italian, but I tell you this: I like my cheese, um, and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was again IKEA is an experience. If you've never been to IKEA before and you never go back again, just go once, experience it, breathe it in, spend a little time there. I don't like whiners. I don't like winos. I don't like winos. There, I one upped you. I one upped you. My dick's outside right now. No. But yeah, I thought I'd share that because it was just an eye opener. Those winos pissed me off. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. Next thing you know, they're saying like this. Hey, 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 hey. This wine is fantastic. Okay, this wine is fantastic. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I drink so much wine. My heart is like a horse's heart. It, it's like a horse's heart. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. I said that's what it is. Right now. And stuff like that. But yeah. I have too much fun with this. But yeah, I just figured I'd share that because at the end of it, you gotta go out there and try new things. Even if it is just a store called IKEA. Maybe that's the root cause. I don't like Greta. Oh, Greta Thunberg. Look, Greta Thunberg. Well, I don't know if her parents sold her out. I don't know. I just feel like she's a token of that class of whatever. She, if she ever gets out of it, I wish her well. But she feels like a kid who's being used for propagandizing measures. Is that true? Propagandizing measures? Is that true? Propagandizing measures? I don't know, but it does feel like that. I'm not gonna say it is, but it does feel like that. Every time I look at her, she's getting dragged away. Saint Greta of the Blessed Sailboat. No, you gotta be like Finding Nemo of the Blessed Sailboat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Saint Greta of the Blessed Sailboat, come hither to us as we squeak out a farter. How dare you? I don't have that gift, but I find that funny. People use it. I'm sure she made her money. Well, I don't know that. She could have been again. She could have been used for tokenization because she's a girl and all this stuff. Like everyone's gonna look at a girl and feel sorry for her. Yeah, I like how that neck moves. Yeah, you want like that? That's right. That's how I do it. Um. All right. So I've talked about the IKEA stuff. Talked about the Rumble stuff a bit, and again, I think for the Rumble stuff, I think the updates that are coming are gonna help it make it look a bit more appealing to those who are on different platforms, say like YouTube or Twitch, because there's stuff that um, there are things that have to be done for Rumble. Sorry. And I'm gonna wait to see if they do it or not. If they do it, great. They've kept to the word. If they don't do it, then it is what it is. They are in competition, and they need to push the button for their platform in order to get it there. Not too hard that it like the platform no longer works, but hard enough that Hey, it's go time. Let's do it. Go. True. Well, I mean, okay. So there's something I'll speak to on it. Everyone loved the Olsen twins when they were cute, when they were little, when they made their millions and billions from their videos and stuff. Until they hit 18, though. 18 is when people got the what is it? The horny syndrome. That's what we'll call it, the horny syndrome. People got the horny syndrome, and they were waiting till that clock hit 18, and bam! They were putting out stuff there you would not tell your mother. Yeah, well, she was no longer cute. Yeah, she was no longer cute. Once you pass the point of cuteness, look, there's some girls out there that are in their 20s and they're cute, okay? They are adorable, and you can't get past it. I don't know. I've tried. They like steal money from me, but it's so beautiful. Sorry. But yeah, Shirley Temple. And funny enough, you can't order a Shirley Temple in almost any bar because the Shirley Temple is just Sprite and Grenada? No. Grenadine. That's right, Grenadine. Well, yeah, you've heard those stories. Macaulay Culkin, Corey Feldman. Heck, even River Phoenix died when he was in his teens. Sad as it is. And all this stuff. Yeah. Kids are only as useful as their cuteness, and when they get to that point of not cute, then you know. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you could say that. She's married to Ashton Kutcher, so I don't know where that goes. But, I mean, she still is beautiful for what it's worth, you know. I still think Susan Sarandon is amazingly gorgeous, even though she's older. You have what was it? Julianne Moore. She's a redhead though, so she gets a pass with that one. That kid from Plywood. Oh, really? I don't even know what his name is. So sad. Well, yeah, that happens too. That happens. What was it? Julianne Moore. Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver's all right. She's just got a very sharpness to her, right? Like the older she's gotten, she's got a sharpness to her that's sort of like, she's still beautiful, but she's got a sharpness to her. That's the best way I can describe it. Her beauty is of sharpness and all that stuff. Susan Sarandon, look, if I ever got the opportunity, I would say it to her face and let that be that, and then we'll just have a conversation. Don't think that will ever happen, but if I ever did, I'd say it. I'd say it live on screen if she was right in front of me. I'd be like, Miss Susan Sarandon, I think you are one of the most beautiful women in the world. She might be doing some plastic surgery or whatever, but she has a face for it. All right, and older woman stuff. All right, not going any further. Just saying. All right, coming down there. And then Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore is, you could tell she looks old, because. Look, for what it's worth, Julianne Moore has always seemed to do those movies where it seems like she's crying. Because that's what I seem to remember of. Now, she did do the voice of Arya from Eagle Eye, which, Shia LaBeouf or whatever. But it almost seems like any movie she was in, she was just crying. She was tearing up. And you're just like, oh, okay, I get it. 30 is old. 30 is old. Yeah, 30 is old, but if she's still hot looking, call it out. Like, I don't get this thing. If a woman still looks hot even after a certain age, say it. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and say like someone looking at her 90s is beautiful, but I mean beautiful could be a neutral term as well, right? You can say someone looks beautiful as sort of a compliment. You don't want to like, oh, you're so old. Hag just became in your new category and stuff like that. You don't, unless they call you a hag. It's like, yeah, well, takes one to know one, right? Oh, people out there's like, oh, dude, he's gonna do it. What? Drink water. Enya. I don't know who Enya is. Now, I liked her in a time capsule tied 80s badge. Just let her voice. Enya. I've never heard of that. Hold on. I want to look that up. Enya. Uh, oh, an Irish singer. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing this is her. And yeah, okay, 1988. Is she still alive? She she's still alive, so there's that. Oh, hold on. I'll show that. I'll show the what I've got. Boo. So this is a picture I found. Oh, Orinoco Flow. Sail away. Sail away. She sounds like she's a musician, but I don't know. She's Irish. Anya Aithne Brennan. Ooh. Aithne Bre. Oh goodness. Enya Patricia Brennan. She's just 63. Wow. All right. Enya. But this is her now, 2022. So, but I mean, she looks all right. She looks pretty. All that stuff. But yeah, I didn't know. That's interesting. I'll have to try and see what her music sounds like. Because this is her in 1988. So, I mean, there's that. She sings Celtic music. No, that's what I was getting because her name sounds Irish. Right? I mean, it's right here. She was born in Gweedore County, Donegal, Ireland. Look at her. Enya's hair right towards her face. And she's bright as the sun. Aithne Padregin ni Baron name. Known honestly as Enya. I could say Aithne Padregin ni. I can say this because there's some of this in The Witcher where it sounds like Aithne. Irish Gaelic. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm having a tough time. Irish Gaelic is a language of extra vowels. They sprinkle vowels and everything like it's ketchup. Ugh. She had annoying music. Oh well, I'll determine that. She's Enya to me. Enya. Aithne Padregan. Aithne. I like saying it that way. Aithne Padregan. But I can't sound it right. So Aithne Padregan. Yeah, I can't say that. I don't know how to say that. How do they have a sound where how hard name sounds? How does it? Naletha Gail Moig. Is that what's that? How do you say her name? Does it have something on here where it says her name? Ooh. Admires the authors of Oscar Wilde, George MacDonald, Hilaire Belloc, G.K. Chesterton, C.S. Lewis, and J.R. Tolkien, in addition to Pope Francis. Oh, more spiritual than religious. Dear craziness, oh my lord. She is one of a kind there, ain't she? Aithne, I hear ya, lass. I hear ya from, oh, that's more Irish or Scottish. It's like feeling the feeling of waiting to die. I feel that too. I feel it too. It's right down to my bones. That's probably more Scottish than anything else. But anyway, there you go. That's Enya. Thank you for that. I didn't know that was person. Aithne Padregan. Aithne Padregan! We're going to bring her back home. That's more Scottish, so I can't. I don't think it's right. Was the class, but I'll listen to it later. I'm not going to listen on here because copyright. And I'm not going to switch, cut off on the YouTube side just because of it. Because I did, when I played that song, Tiptoe Through the Tulips, whatever, I did get hit, so I had to cut that out. So it's still unedited on the Rumble side, but YouTube, that stuff like that. But yeah, sounds interesting. I may check her stuff out. But maybe like gay, like we're trying to sound out the words, and you're trying to get it real hard. Because they kind of soften their R's, don't they? You can say R's or stuff like that, but you can soften it like car, like they say car most of the time. And the funny thing is, right? So I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the movie X-Men First Class. If you have, then you might know the same I'm talking about. So, and it's been years, so I'm not going to ruin anything. If I did, I apologize. Whatever. So at the end of the movie, right, where they've gotten Lich or Sean or whatever that mutant's name is, he, Mike Fassbender, sounding part like YouTube always misbehaving. It's always a witch and he. That's what I'll say. Sounding like a pirate. Arr, come lass, give me your arse. No. But what was I? Sounding part like. No, but yes, at the end when a submarine and Magneto comes out with the helmet, you hear this thing, right? So Magneto or Mike Fassbender is trying to sound English like Ian McKellen, right? Because that's the sort of thing. But at the end, right, when he's coming out of that sub at X-Men First Class, you hear his Irish. He's brothers at arms. You hear that Irish come out, and I think he's Irish. But I did hear a little Irish when he came out. So I was like, well, if I can do that, then I could go anywhere. And of course, I watch a channel called the Try Channel where they're Irish, trying different cuisines and all stuff. I've come from the land of Dahoogle, and I come around the bend there, and I have a bit of a drink. I have a pint to drink there, and all that stuff. And of course, he had Warwick Davis play Leprechaun, and Whiskey play Irish. But yeah, I just have fun with the accent itself. I come there, I go there. I have a bit of a drink. I have a bit of a wee fried fish and Cracker Jack. And what was it? Sorry for the late response. 30 is not old if you have all the dominoes aligned. If you are figuring out the world at that age, you better have rich parents. Yeah, I mean, you never stop learning, even when you get old. Look, I'm over 30, still haven't figured things out. I just started doing this thing because it just clicked. I don't know. That's the scary part, is if you don't have things figured out, then you'll never know. But I think you come across instances and opportunities where it could change your life, and maybe this is it. Maybe this is the thing that changes my life for the better. I don't know. But I'm willing to give it a shot to find out, because I'm tired of wandering around to doing the CompTIA stuff and computer stuff and all that stuff. I want to do the thing. I will enjoy whatever. Is my boomer mind talking? That's fine. I'm glad you're here regardless. So you know what? Ethan, since you're here, we're going to give you one of my patented gold stars. I'm going to give you a fancy gold star for and Ethan. There you go. So on the Rumbles, I can't give anything on the YouTube side because I have to be monetized in order to do my emotes. But on the Rumble side, there you go. You get a gold star, a fancy gold star, mind you. And if you're on the Rumble side, if you're a member, you get to touch the fancy gold stars. If not, you can just use the flat gold stars. I looked it up for you. It's pronounced Ethna, like Edna with Novocaine. Okay, I get you. I'm only goofing. Haha, that's right. But yes, the fancy gold star, the fancy stars and fancy moons are for members only. The other stuff, like the flat ones, are for everyone. So if you want to use those emotes I've put in, because I don't think anyone knows about them, you're more than welcome to. But members get the good stuff. That's right. You heard me. Members get the good stuff. It's like that. Well, yeah. I'd like to, Steve, but I have to be monetized on YouTube in order to do that. So sucks, but it is what it is. Pieces of gung ho prick prack. Goldfish. When do I get the gold chocolate starfish? No, Ethan, no, E, no. I know what you're going for. Not gonna happen. You're not gonna get a gold starfish. You get a crappy starfish, is what you'll get. I'll just give you a starfish. Ooh, well, I wonder if there's a starfish. Star. Nope. That's not how I do that. I gotta type in the words. Oh, there's no starfish. Ah, bloody hell. There's no starfish. Maybe there's a starfish on the star. Oh, not that. I'm on the wrong part. Star. I don't have a starfish. Ah, yeah, yeah. I've come to like wash it and get the starfish. The starfish is mine. No, but I did put emotes on the Rumble side. Again, I can't put emotes on the YouTube side because I have to be monetized. And sorry, I'm not even there yet. I'm not even halfway for that. I'm not even halfway. And even if I did, I'm very leery about doing it. Because but all the stuff is going to stay unedited here on Rumble. Because all you kids are the cool cats. Because yeah, there he goes. Look at it. He's got the gold stars in his hands. Look at that. Ethan is using the star emotes. There's also moon emotes too. Don't forget that. So there is my gold. This is a flat gold moon on Rumble. This is my flat gold moon. Now it actually is a picture of the moon, and it's just kind of tinted over with gold. I know that's not the greatest, but I am a very noob at making emotes, and I was using Canva to make it. So that's a flat gold star, full gold moon. Fancy gold moon is this one. That's a fancy gold moon right there. Look at it. So fancy. Look at that. It's a little fancy gold moon right there. Yeehaw. Look at that. Look at that. Got fancy gold moon right there. Woohoo. Whoosh. Woo. Whoosh. Whoosh. Go. Let's go. Whoosh. Whoosh. But yes, those emotes are available. Only the fancy ones are for members only. The non-fancy ones, anyone can use. So I think about maybe doing more, but I'm just going to do like more celestial stuff. But look, guys, I'm not that professional at making emotes. It's going to be a long time till probably get new emotes. But enjoy the ones that are there. Enjoy the ones that are there because some of them were made by D-Pad Chad. So thank you for that, D-Pad Chad, for making the flat stars, flat gold, bronze, and all that stuff. And I did it because, back in the day, to get like a gold, silver, bronze star for certain things. I wanted to do that. So Ethan, or E, got gold stars. And he's using the flat gold stars. So there's that. But anyway, guys, it is the 2-hour mark. The moon went through a lot of phases. The kid laughed, landing pad, cheese round, and then amazing. Yes, it is amazing. Very amazing. But anyway, it is the top of the hour again at 2 hours. And of course, I think we're going to start heading out because one, I do have to set up for tomorrow's stream and other things. So I have to go to bed soon. So guys, thank you for being here. Of course, before you even touch that exit button, because I know there are other people who want to watch, right? There are other people who want to go to. Before you go, whether you're on Rumble, whether you're on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, share, follow, and a comment, anything that helps with engagement is much appreciated because, guys, it helps not only be seen more, but to have more people on because one person leads to another, all that stuff. So any help with engagement is much appreciated. Down in the links below is my down in the description below is my link to my other places, my Rumble YouTuber in there, and of course Twitter X, email, Discord are in there as well. Guys, if you want to go check where my other stuff is at, go there. If you want to come on the show yourself, either leave a comment on either YouTube or Rumble, or go to that link and find me. Again, guys, any help with the engagement is much appreciated. And, of course, check out my link below. Thank you all so very much. Top of the hour. Oops, and I forgot to take that off. Hold on. Story at 1 o'clock. Where are we going? We're going to Neverland, Ethan. We're going to Neverland. Top of the hour to you. Top of the hour to. I'll tip my hat off to you there, lad. Good stream tools. Yeah. Well, we're not leaving yet. All right. We're still in the kind of process of walking out the door, right? It's that long goodbye. It's that very long goodbye. It's not going to be that long. Have a good night. Oh, yes, of course. Almost there. So, again, guys, engagement. Check out the link below. Great times. Of course, tomorrow I get to have on none other than Poison Taco himself. I've seen he's a gamer as well, so that's going to be awesome to have him on. Michael Jackson did nothing wrong. He did a hee. That's all he did. But anyway, tomorrow I'll just bring it up. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., I'll have on the, come on. Oh, tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will have on the Poison Taco. So I hope you'll be able to join me for that. Seems like a pretty good, cool dude in the gaming section of, why are you doing that? In the gaming section of Rumble. So let's have fun with that. And again, guys, I appreciate you all being here. Look, I know my guests weren't able to make it because, sick and then not able to work wise. I'm still doing my, yeah, don't burn your eyes out. Don't be like the Christmas story. Don't shoot your eyes out. But no, I do appreciate all being here, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Me gustan las gorditas. Ole. I don't know what that means. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all. Hope to see you here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Because you know what? New people, returning guests, doesn't matter. There's a whole lot of different people. And you know what? I enjoy doing this. I enjoy getting to talk to you guys. And I enjoy talking to my guests, whoever they come on. So, hope to see you all then. And of course, as always, if you're first time here, it's okay. At the end of the stream, I play another Pogo song. And I've been playing it at the end for almost every stream, actually. So people are used to it. It is called One Day With You by Pogo. And again, guys, Pogo's link to his channel is down below. If you want to check out any of his stuff, go down that link, go there. Check out his stuff. This guy does amazing stuff. So, well, wait. Anyway, One Day With You by Pogo. Have a great night, everyone. Again, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern with Poison Taco. Don't forget, or I'll hunt you in your dreams, brother. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Here we go.